Hey, what's going on, everyone? I wanted to make a comparison video here showing my LS12000, comparing it to my BenQ 1070, and to give you my thoughts and concerns on the LS12000. First of all, I originally started this video showing a side-by-side on my 142-inch silver ticket screen. I found that didn't really show the differences. So what I did instead was I stacked them on top of each other, and I used a piece of cardboard to block out each one, showing them one by one. The Epson's on the left here, the BenQ's on the right, but this is not how I'm going to show you the video. Instead, what I'm doing is I'm just going to show you one at a time here. Bottom left, you can see which projector is which. First things first, I'm using a Shield, not the Fire Stick, but it's a 4K Shield, to show you this from HBO, I think is what it's on, but this is House of the Dragons, and the BenQ is 1080p while the Epson is 4K. So I want to get that right off the bat, that the Epson looks fantastic here. I'm using Archaea settings from the forum. Love them. Most people I find love them, but I will tell you the problem I have with those settings later in a moment here. But just great. I love these clips. Both are fantastic. Obviously, the Epson's incredible in this scene, but watch this. When we go to a dark scene, those same settings, this Epson looks like shit. It's just super dark. The BenQ lit up. Love it. I mean, this is a 1080 projector from 10 years ago. Come on, man. And this Epson with these Archaea settings, which most people love, and I myself included, but not for dark scenes. This just, it's not cutting it, the detail that's left out. And yeah, I want my cake and eat it too. Why can't we get a projector that shines in both the light areas and in the dark areas, literally? But you can just see the differences here. Now, what I'm going to show you next is I'm going to increase and use a guy's named Mace 1981 settings from the forums. His settings are lit, literally increases the brightness. Now when I put his settings in for the dark scenes, freaking amazing, man. Look at this. Now dark scenes are amazing. I love it. No comparison here. Just blowing the BenQ out of the water and kicking its ass. But again, when it comes to a light scene, these settings will carry over and it just doesn't look that good. It's overexposed and too lit. And I'll show those settings later, but I just wanted to show you using Mesa settings on the Epson, how much it does improve the brightness. And you have to, I'm trying to find a happy medium between the two. I really am. Now here's where things get interesting again. I'm going to go back to Archaea settings. I just did that. Now watch just a basic fight scene that takes place in the night, and watch how shitty the Epson looks. Compared to a 10-year-old BenQ, the 1080p? Come on now, man. Come on. This Epson is getting its ass beat by this projector. And I'm using Archaea settings. Granted, if I was using Mace 1981 settings, it would look awesome. Sorry about that little butt there. I can't pick and choose my scenes. I literally just lined them up and let it go. But look at the detail that you're missing with the Epson. And the BenQ really brings them out. So I get it. If I use Mesa settings, I can get the dark scenes. If I use Archaea settings, they look amazing in the lit scenes. Now what I'm going to do here in the next scene is I'm going to go back to Mesa settings just to show you how it looks in the daytime. And it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. But in my opinion, Archaea settings look much better. But you can see it looks a little bit I don't know if overexposed is the right word. I like it. My wife doesn't. She prefers Archaea settings in these lit areas, as do I. But long story short, I'm just trying to find a happy medium between these two. A calibration setting that will look fantastic in the dark and in lit scenes. And it seems you just can't. I don't know. I'll play around with it some more. But that's the LS12000 is an amazing projector. It really is. It's great. But I haven't got the calibration settings that I'm happy with, or if at all. I don't know if it will be able to look good and amazing in dark scenes as well as light scenes. I just don't. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll talk to you on the forum.